I need to assign one account to multiple users, multiple roles in my territory model. Dillard's is one of my biggest customers. They've got an ARR of 110K. I need to assign them an AE, a BDR, and a customer success manager all in my territory model. Let's take a look at the different options that I have available to me. Option one is to assign the account to a single territory and use supporting roles. You can see that Dillard's is currently assigned to Angelina Jolie, and we're moving that into Caitlin Clark's territory. If I click into Caitlin Clark's territory, I can see that it's not just about assigning her as the account owner. It's about assigning Rip Hamilton, who's a supporting role as a business development representative, to all of those accounts. It's also about giving Bad Bunny, Jason Day, and Margot Robbie, who are inherited roles, the channel manager, the sales manager, and the solutions engineer, access to all of the accounts in that territory. Now, Rip Hamilton is a derivative of Caitlin Clark's territory. He's assigned to all of her accounts. So it's a good context to use him as a supporting role. And if I looked, I could take Rip Hamilton and also add him to Angelina Jolie's territory if, for example, we had a 2-to-1 ratio for BDRs to AEs. He would then be placed on all of Angelina's accounts as well. If we go back to our example and push Dillard's into Salesforce to make this change, we can look at the impact. If I go into Salesforce, I can see that these updates were made. My BoogieBoard custom object has Rip Hamilton as the BDR, Caitlin Clark as the AE, and so on down the list. But it's not just about the BoogieBoard custom object. Sometimes you might want to push other fields. For example, BoogieBoard has put Caitlin Clark directly as the account owner, and Rip Hamilton has been written directly into this custom field that we have for BDRs. If I'm using Salesforce's native ETM function, the native territory function, we can also write directly to the concept in that tool where you can associate users with a territory. So that's option one. Option two is to create an independent territory structure. So I've got my account executive territories, of which Caitlin Clark is associated with Dillard's, but my customer success management team doesn't relate to my account executive territories in the same way that BDRs does. It's totally independent. So I've created a separate territory model for my customer success managers, and Dillard's flows into both the AE territory model and the customer success manager model. I've assigned Serena Williams as my customer success manager. So when I push this into Salesforce, Caitlin Clark remains the account owner, but I've got another custom field to which I write my CSM user. Serena Williams is here, Caitlin Clark is here. Two territory structures working together independently. Now, if I want to do more than just write to a custom field, I also have another territory that I can now use in my BoogieBoard custom object, or I can also write another territory to my ETM model. This allows you to have overlapping territory structures. You can run flows so that a certain territory is prioritized to trigger account ownership or something a little more fancy than that. We'll save that for another video, but for this, what you need to remember is that you have two options when you want to associate multiple roles with an account. You can assign them to the same single territory if they're non-independent, or if they are independent, create another territory structure in BoogieBoard